How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Supreme Tennis. Now, today we're going to be looking at some simple, very straightforward tips that you can instantly apply to your volleys. And these will immediately improve your net game. Also, if you want loads of other great tips to boost your game, do not forget to hit that subscribe button because we'd love to see you around here more often. The first two things I want to look at is Mina's footwork and how, one, she always maintains a wide base. You can see that her feet are always slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and she is always bouncing around on the balls of her feet in between volleys. So just take a look at this next clip and make note of those two things, and we'll explain after why this is so important. So the wide base gives you a lower center of gravity and will allow you to react more explosively in any direction. It also helps with your balance. If your stance is too narrow, not only will you be more off balance, you will be less explosive with your movement. And this can also be applied on the baseline with your ground strokes as well. So remember, in your ready position and pretty much throughout the whole rally, try to be a bit more than shoulder width apart with your feet. And yeah, try not to have your stance too narrow. And then having quick feet at the net will enable you to react faster. Remember, the quicker you move your feet and lower body in general, the quicker you'll be able to move your upper body. So don't be flat-footed. Always remember to add that extra spring and bounce to your footwork when at the net. Just watch a professional doubles game on a hard court. You'll always hear the rubber on their shoes squeaking away off the surface. They are never static at the net, they're constantly moving, they're always alert, and it's their footwork that allows them to react quicker.
Oh, great doubles.
And you can see the exact same type of footwork with Charlie here in this next clip. With your volleys, guys, I also want you to be aware of a couple of other things. So if we head back to a clip of Mina, notice how her chest is never square when at contact. And actually the first move on either side, whether a forehand or backhand volley, is to turn your upper body 45 degrees. And your chest should stay facing towards that way throughout the whole stroke. And then also notice when at contact, her racket head never drops below the grip. It's always racket head up. So just take a look and I'll explain after why these tips are so crucial. Now, players that don't make that 45-degree turn and are too square on their volleys have a lot of emphasis on their wrists and tend to slap down on their volleys. It also encourages late contact. Being more side-on will allow you to engage the correct body parts and helps you to push through your volleys more from the shoulder. It will also allow for better contact to the side and in front of the body. And then keeping your racket head up or at least level when at contact will reduce the chances of dumping your volleys in the net. Many players often drop the racket head, especially on lower balls. Instead, make sure to lunge lower, bend your knees, and keep the racket head up to keep the ball in court. The last tip I want to share with you will help you finish and put away more volleys at the net. And I'll just use a clip of myself on this one. So just notice how my racket pushes through and past contact. A common mistake I see is when players finish the motion as soon as the ball meets the strings. And this is why I don't particularly like to use the word block when teaching my players how to volley. Instead, I'll say something like push through and past contact. A good rule to give yourself is to have the same distance after contact as you do before contact. Now, you're not swinging on your volleys, or at least not rotating your shoulders and hips like you do with your ground strokes, but it is a bigger range of motion, and doing this will give you way more power on your volleys. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.